Greetings, netizens of YouTube. It is I, Ip, of RageQuitTV, gonna be bringing you a game between Katari and Destiny. Destiny on Team Quantic. It is a ZVP on Shakuras Plateau. I don't know who Katari is, but you know what? He is playing against Destiny on the ladder, so it means he's pretty good. And also, he is playing Protoss, so that means, well, he's kind of got an advantage there. He has that whole 1A thing in his favor. And of course, I am just joking. I do watch Stefano play quite a bit, and he makes the matchup look so favored in the Zerg, it's not even funny. I mean, he 4-0'd JYP in practice games, and after Idra has watched Stefano play, he no longer says ZVP is Imba. I've actually heard him say in an interview that he's just like, oh, it's ZVP, I'm bad at that matchup. Doesn't say anything at all about it being Imba after watching Stefano play, and I found that pretty darn awesome. Katari is doing the Protoss thing, throwing down a 9 pylon, going out to scout, will be doing a Forge Fast Spin. It is Shakuras Plateau, possibly one of the safest maps to do this on. So Katari gonna be scouting in the wrong direction, but he sent this out after the 9 muck, so he'll get into Destiny's base no time at all, and he will be able to block down a hatch first if Destiny was trying to go for that. But he is one of the players that plays more safe than others because Destiny recognizes the early game is his weakness. So he plays as safe as he humanly can just to set him up for that late game. He will be going for a 15 pool, and then I assume he will be going for, he'll try to go for a 15 hatch. And if a pylon does get placed to block it, then he'll keep droning on up. So we'll see exactly what Destiny does. He may not even try to go for that 15 hatch. I just watch a lot of Damaga, and ever since watching Damaga, I've noticed a lot of Zerg players start doing that as well. Destiny at 15 supply right now. The probe going to be coming in. If the probe gets too far, Destiny will send a drone out from the side, maybe the one that just popped, to go build the hatch. But we do have Katari just moving on down. And that's one of the things Destiny has in his favor, spawning in this position. We do have Katari going for a Nexus first. He will be going for a Forge relatively soon. But Destiny spawning in this position, he has the disadvantage, or quote-unquote disadvantage of the lava spawning here, which means they have to walk all the way to the mineral line. But if you want to go for a 15 pool, 15 hatch, spawning in this side is actually good because a lot of the times the probe is going to be right here, harassing your drones. Your lava is going to pop right here. So if the probe is right here and your drone pops, you can go for a 15 hatch very safely. Well, maybe not safely, but you can go for a hatch without getting blocked. Just because the drone, he has the advantage of starting so much closer than the probe, and I find that really cool about those spawning positions. A lot of players just don't like being on that because you're further away from your mineral line, but it does make up because your drone gets down here quicker and can stop the first player from blocking you, giving you a macro advantage. And oh my god, Destiny almost just misplaced that hatch. But he is going to be taking his expansion at 24 supply. We do have the probe just sitting on down here, going to be waiting for Destiny to take his third base. And may actually just hide up in this one corner. I find it really cute when players start putting probes on patrol, like from here to here. And that way, a lot of players just set up lings up here and go do the whole ling thing, run all around. And we do have a gateway before the cannon, it looks like, as the gateway is finishing when the cannon finishes. But a lot of players just send lings, run them around this whole thing, and then go out. If the probe is on patrol between here and here, there is the chance it can be a ninja, and the lings would completely miss it. I don't know why more players don't do that. Destiny sending 2 queens down. This 1 queen's going to come back up. I can almost guarantee it. The 1 queen with less energy does go down to this 1 hatch, but it still has plenty of time. Destiny going to be sending a few lings because he realizes that he wants to take his third base, and there is a pylon blocking him. The Overlord is just sitting here. He can see the cybernetics core timing, so he probably knows this was a gateway before the cannon, which means the cybernetics core will be finishing. Well, not cybernetics core. The warp gate research will be finishing around 7:30. Well, actually 7:15 I think it finishes because he went for the gateway before the cannon. If he goes for the cannon before the gateway, then it goes to finish around 7:30. Overlord does come in, doesn't see a chrono boost on the cybernetics core, also doesn't see the forge spinning, also he sees this third gas, and this is going to be telling us that Katari is going to be going for some type of Stargate play. It is also possible that he is going to be going for some type of Dark Templar play, but Stargate is all the more common. So we'll just be waiting for the Stargate to go down. Also goes for a 4th gas, which Destiny does see, so it could be a double Stargate even. But Destiny now knows, okay, it's not going to be a gateway timing. You didn't do anything on this forge. You're not chrono boosting this warp gate research. You're going up on a lot of gas. So we're going to be watching this 1 probe Throwing down, okay, I was about to say a cannon, but nope, there we go. The Stargate does go down for Katari, and a little bit odd that he places it way back here. Maybe he doesn't know that Destiny should already know Stargate is coming, because placing it like right here would be better. You don't want to place it like on this edge because Roaches with an Overload could go and snipe it. Right here because you save yourself like 10 game seconds of time. Hit the window of timing a little bit earlier to get to your opponent's base. The Stargate is going to have, or the Voider is going to have a lot more distance to travel to get there. He is just hoping it doesn't get scouted, but in Destiny's eyes, it has already been scouted, or maybe not. He is not getting an Evo Chamber that I see. Maybe he's already got one up. He doesn't have to get a Spore Caller until around the 9-minute mark. Voidray should get to his base just before 10 minutes. We do have Stalkers doing a little bit. And I think the earliest Voidrays can get to your base is around 8:30 or 9 minutes. We did see that Stargate was delayed a little bit. So we'll see when Destiny ends up getting those Spore Crawlers. He is going to be sending his Overlord in soon, I would hope. And there we go, the Evo Chamber. So he is going to be getting it, Spore Crawlers up around 10 minutes, it looks like. Or maybe he's just using that for upgrades. Those Lings chasing those Stalkers down that speed. Nowhere near done. These could turn around, and there we go. Destiny is turning those around. Trying to get this round on that Stalker, but just narrowly missing it. He is going to be coming up. He will see the Forge spinning. See the Wolfgate there. Also see no Sentry. So this is again saying, okay, where is your gas, sir? As the Lings did come up, all the Stalkers were down there. So now the Overlord does go in. The Void Ray is out at the 9-minute mark. Destiny does spot this. He is getting +1 carapace. And also will definitely get Spore Crawlers up in time to deal with this Void Ray. We have another one on the way, a Robo facility being built. And Katari, we'll see exactly what he ends up doing. It looks like he's going to try to do some type of gateway timing with Void Ray play. And the odd thing is, he's going Stalkers with Void Rays. Normally you see Zealots with Void Rays. So I'm kind of curious how this is going to work out. Does have a few sentries, is bringing a probe with him. We do have Roaches on the way for Destiny, getting a few Spore Crawlers up. The Voider going to try to take out an Overlord. Destiny's going to sacrifice some of his Lings to save that Overlord, but it's not going to help. The Queen coming down here. We do have the Stalkers now going to be falling back. It looks like Katari just wants to take a third base behind this Void Ray play. And very smart play. A lot of times Protoss players will just continue on, get to Phoenix, and try to do pressure after the Stargate play has been scouted. Katari, on the other hand, is going to use these Void Rays just for map control. Put a little bit of pressure on, kill some Overlords, but mainly it is just for map control. Destiny does want to move out. Doesn't get that one watchtower. He is looking all over for Pylon. Voider is going to come here. There are 2 Queens there. And Destiny actually has Burrow. So we'll see if that does come in play. There we go. The Queens are going to be burrowing. And Destiny got Burrow most likely because he knew it was this type of play. He's going to burrow yet again to save his Queens. 1 Queen on this low ground helping out. But he probably got burrowed because he knew detection would be late, so he could abuse that. Katari canceling the 1 gateway, going to be building it again. Destiny does know, okay, he took his 3rd base, so we will see Destiny take a 4th base really soon. Because you never want to be behind on bases against a Protoss player unless you have 500 Infestors, which Destiny used to do. But they did get nerfed, so we'll see if he can still hold his own with just pure Infestor. We do have a lot of Spine Callers on the way. That Hive hasn't started yet. We do have 1 missile attack and 2 armor also being produced. That Tunneling Claw is not going down, but the road speed is finished. Infestation bit just about done, and Katari does have 2 Voiders along with this 1 Observer because he did notice there's Queens using Burrow. And let's see, anything going on interesting? We do have a Robo Bay down, so he will be building Colossus relatively soon. And there we go, it's going to be finishing. He is going to start his Thermal Lance almost immediately, get those Colossus out. And this will be a very scary force. It is going to be a death ball as we know it. It will be Void Rays, Stalkers, Sentries, and Colossus. It is one of the scariest things to go up against as a Zerg player. Destiny even going to be taking his 4th base now a little bit late. Does have a Ling right here, not burrowing it. And that is a little bit of a mistake. Maybe he just wants to kill probes. And if things come to kill the Ling, then he'll burrow it. I don't know. It does get 1 probe down. It's going to go to work on this pylon. Another probe does come up, so Katari looks like he wants to double expand. Or maybe he's just going to assume that Destiny didn't see that 1 probe go up there and think this is very sneaky play. But we do have an Overlord for Destiny headed that way with speed. The Ling does get taken out by these double Void Rays. And the Overlord not going to be checking that 1 base, so maybe Destiny didn't notice the probe go up there. He is just getting map vision, so nothing takes him by surprise. Does take out the rocks right here. Does he have these rocks down? No, but he is on his way to take those rocks out. Ling is going to burrow at the 6 o'clock position. He most likely will be doing the same thing up at this 12 o'clock position. And Destiny just doing whatever it takes to just keep his units active. He doesn't like sitting around doing nothing at all. We do have him with 8 infestors. This is like his magic number. He is going to start taking up into Broodlords. He is going to probably get a few more, but he's not going to be massing them all that much. He is getting Neuroparasite research. Fungrowth going down on these Voiders. Going to throw another Fungrowth and get Infested Terrans underneath. Actually missing one. A small mistake. Destiny going to burrow his infestors now. Those Infested Terrans do take out one of the Voiders. This one, though, does manage to get away. And we do have the double expand by Katari. Katari is actually going to be ahead on bases against Destiny, and that's not a good thing. But Destiny will have Broodlords out relatively soon. Does he have a Spire done? I don't see one on the way, and darn you, you just built a bunch of drones as I'm trying to check your tech. And yes, he does have a Spire done, so he will be able to morph into a good Spire. Ling on by going over at this one base. 2 cannons there, and there are plenty of Zealots. So Zealots are at 1-1. Destiny's Lings are at 0-2. And now the Ling's going to run up, see the other base, and now he's going to realize, okay, I'm in a little bit of trouble. The Protoss player is macroing very hard. Double Overseers do come in, and he doesn't have enough for Contaminate. I don't see Contaminate down, so I don't think I missed it. I don't know what those Overseers did. They're low on energy. Maybe they just finished morphing.
Metamorphosis complete.
And we do have the Greatest Spire now started. 3 Colossus are out for Katari. Katari is working on his 2-2. Few Zealots going to be coming back in. I don't know what their plan is. They can't do anything against those Overseers, and now they're going to be falling back. And Destiny, he is setting drones up here. It looks like he will be taking the 12 o'clock base. And he still hasn't taken either of these because these bases are so hard to hold against Protoss just because they can do attack in this area and so easy to force field. So, Destiny doesn't want to take those. Instead, he does take one of the more hidden expansions over at the 12 o'clock. I haven't seen many players use these expansions, but Destiny, I guess someone's done it to him, and he's like, I'm never going to fall for that again, and does burrow Lings at all those bases that are considered to be a little bit hidden. So many Spine Coilers down, and a lot of Infestors with full energy. Few Stalkers do blink up to do a little bit of harassment on this one base, as Destiny now is going to be engaging this force. Going to be pulling back, doesn't have anything to deal with these Stalkers just yet. Going to be coming in. One of those Corruptors do go down. And Destiny does have a handful of Corruptors just going to start taking out these Colossus. He doesn't have any air upgrades on those. All these Roaches do come back to try to take out the Stalkers, and they do get a blink down. Looks like the Corruptors did kill 1 Colossus, maybe 2 Colossus. And Destiny is going to start getting those Broodlords out, I would assume. 3 weapon attack on the way for Katari. Katari again just going to start attacking that wall of spines. And Destiny being as annoying as humanly possible, keeping these Infestors on the high ground with these Corruptors. And the Protoss player is going to be forced to attack. It would be smart of him to switch to this side because Destiny is out of position, but now he is getting back into position. Going to be leaving his Infestors behind. Nope. Going to be moving them on over. Now we do have the Protoss player going to be going off to the other side. Keep in mind the Stalkers can blink up to this high ground, and the Colossus can just walk on up there. And he does have a very mobile force, and a few Stalkers do miss that, and the Colossus is going to see this little bit of creep, and that will tell him we do have the Stalkers going to be harassing this one base. A lot of the units just sitting over here. The Roaches do come. The Stalkers will be able to blink down and go to safety, but Destiny goes with that Fungal Ghost, stopping the Stalkers from blinking, and we'll get a lot of kills there. Do have a Mothership on the way for the Protoss player. Stalkers now going to come to take out these Spine Coilers, doing some nice blinks back. We do have the Broodlords now coming in, and their Stalkers going to be forced to retreat. 28 Stalkers versus the 9 Broodlords, 10 Infestors, and 25 Roaches. Of course, you got the Colossus, Void, and stuff, but these Stalkers are so important right now because they are the anti-air. Big blink does go down, but Destiny gets some huge Fungal Growths, and you can just see that Stalker health plummet to that Fungal Growth, and a few do blink back. But Destiny is going to clean up these Colossus. Void is attacking his Infestors. A few Infestors are going to die. Going to shoot off a few Infested Titans to take out this one Void Ray. Does have a Neuroparasite. It is chasing that Colossus down. It does do extra damage to that. And now the Infested Titans are going to finish that one Void Ray off, and that is what Destiny is known for. He has the best Infestor control when it comes to anti-air. I don't know how he does it sometimes, but he just knows how much energy he has at all times. Destiny did keep some of his Broodlords alive. That is definitely a win in his books. The supply is about even. And we do have a small probe transfer going off to another base. The wood count is 64 to 86. The Protoss player is ahead. And he's been ahead in bases. Destiny, though, he does get to that death ball of Zerg. And we'll see just how good he can control this. This is going to be a battle of control. Both players will have, quote-unquote, the death ball. Well, maybe Katari won't anymore. It's just going to be Stalker Colossus. And that can be good against this play. He does need to get Templars out. He is getting Archons out. And those Archons will be useful for toileting. He does have a mothership to keep in mind. I don't know where it is, but it is out. And Destiny just slowly killing off this one wall. He will have to be careful. Everything is clumped up right now. So if a Vortex does take him by surprise, that will not be good. Now he knows the mothership is out. And those Brutalists better start getting away. And there he goes, going to start retreating. And split them. We'll see how good Destiny splitting is. That mothership is out. Doesn't have enough energy for a Vortex just yet. He wants to get a Neuroparasite off, but I don't believe he will be able to. It is so hard to Neuroparasite a mothership. You would be surprised. Neuroparasite's a missile. Vortex is an instant. So even if you manage to get the Neuroparasite off, if the Protoss player is good, he will have your Infestor Vortex and be able to keep that mothership, which is pretty darn awesome. Or imbalanced. Either or. It is very hard to do to Vortex and Infestor as it does Neuroparasite. So, it's not something that is easy. It's something you do see occasionally at high level play. And we do have another probe transfer going down to the base. He is up at still at 86 supply of workers. He may have to start killing off his own workers because his army is going to be infinitely, well, not infinitely, but always going to be smaller than Destiny's just because he does have more workers. We do have DTs on the way with the observer speed, I believe this is. That looks like the back of an observer. If you're wondering how to tell the difference between all those upgrades, what is the Robo Bay? This looks like a warp prism when it is in phase mode. This looks like the back of an observer. So that's how you kind of keep those, by just looking at them. Maybe it's the front of an observer. That just looks more like an observer. This looks like a warp prism. That's how you keep track of it. Few probes are going to get taken out, so it looks like he has started sacrificing probes. And Destiny is Neuroparasing a probe. Looks like he wants to build a Nexus out of it. I don't know why else he would Neuroparasite the probe. That would be really cute if Destiny managed to pull that off. But I don't see that happening. That is just way, way too hard. Well, not way, way too hard, but he's got to get it and then move it off of creep. And all the probes dying to this. He does manage to get one. And now he's got to get it off of the creep before this Neuroparasite wears off. And now placing more Infestors. Gonna uproot his spine callers, and there he goes, does get another one. He will be building the Nexus, and what will he tech up to? It is gonna most likely be a mothership. May get a few Archons out of his own, and toilet the Protoss player. Gonna put that probe back in the spine caller's home, and now the probe's like, did I just do what I think I did? Of course, Katari doesn't know, but we do have a Nexus on the way for Destiny, and I did see a picture on Reddit. It is going to be a mothership. I hate to spoil it, but everyone has seen that on Reddit. And I just want to let you guys know I knew that was happening. I haven't watched the game yet. I don't know if he wins it. Just being upfront. We do have those urges going to be getting taken down. The Archon is going to go down. We do have quite a few units by that mothership. And Overseer Army is coming in for Destiny just to get a scout on. I don't know why or what he thinks he's doing with these. What he thinks it's the right idea. We do have a whole bunch of Archons, though. That is 12 Archons for Katari. Meanwhile, more Overseers just chilling out. Just chillaxing in the Protoss base. I mean, he's got his own Nexus, so I guess the Overseers feel safe and comfortable. Bunker's going down on theirs. There we go. The mothership is out. He is going to try to get a Vortex off. Can he manage to get it? But no, Destiny does manage to steal the mothership. And there goes one Vortex. Will he get another one? Yes, he does. Double Vortexes do go down. And Destiny is going to be able to hold it off because of this. Broodlords are going to come and pick off all of what is remaining. Bongo's going down. That Archon does die, and Destiny's Broodlords do remain. Managed to neo-parasite the mothership and get the double vortex. Very nicely done by Destiny. But the Protoss player, he has been macroing like a beast. Still very, very high. Destiny, few roaches in there doing a little bit of damage. A bunch of stalkers do morph in. Roaches do just end up burrowing. And there is no observer there, but a lot of stalkers blinking in. Katari has just remaxed almost instantly after losing his force. And with this mothership here, he does cloak. We don't have any overseers here. And does get the phone growth off, which does show everything the stalkers do blink underneath of these broodlords. There are a lot of broodlords there. Will they be enough to take out these stalkers? It looks like they very well may be. A lot of them are staying alive. Keep in mind, a lot of them did die. And he got to get another fungal growth off to hit those stalkers. And there we go. Overseer's coming in. Neo Parasite is being used because infestors are out of energies. We do have more roaches going off in that. And still, those stalkers just doing so good because there's no real detection. And they were so much more effective than they should have been. And Destiny's broodlord count does go extremely low. Katari, though, at 80 supply. Destiny at 172. We'll see how quickly Katari does max. And already up to 116. How many gateways does this kid have? He has a lot not in warp gate mode, but you can just see Katari does have quite a few gateways. And there we go, morphing in even more. The roach is going to be coming in. Katari still has plenty of minerals and gas. Destiny doesn't have any minerals right now. And this base did get sniped. This one base is up still. It did get put back up. I think it got sniped a little bit earlier. Roaches are burrowing right here. We do have overlords falling back. And more Archons being produced. Katari just has nothing anymore. He has used all his resources, but he is up to 150 supply. Going over to this income tab, we do have Katari mining just a little bit less than Destiny, and that is a little bit surprising. Going to the worker tab, it is 51 probes to 73 drones. Stalkers are going to blink up here. There are plenty of spine crawlers on up. And those Colossus should be able to walk. Maybe they can't walk up here, but they could go up here, then up here. Infestors are going down. There we go. Fungers going off on these Archons. We don't have another mothership coming out for Katari. And those Stalkers are going to get taken apart. Colossus is coming in. Try to save them, but Katari's anti-air is so abysmal right now. He's got to get another mothership out if he wants to have a chance in this game, so he can get a vortex off. We do have more broodlords coming in, and that is a lot of broodlords, and this will be the end of this force. The Archon's trying to come down. Stalkers come in from the side, but with this number of broodlords, I just don't think the Stalkers can do it. Things are burrowing. Infestors actually are burrowing. And Stalkers do get taken out. 98 supply to 151. Rebuilding a lot of Stalkers. He does have so many gateways, but now he just doesn't have the money. And Destiny's still being annoying as hell with his bird roaches. Getting a rebuilding soon as they almost die. Another one coming out. Does manage to take off that one Stalker. Now going to be burrowing yet again. Destiny now being the troll with those 3 roaches. I'm surprised the Observer has not come yet just to pick them off. They're going to heal up, and he will be doing that yet again. 2 DTs going to try to make their way on over. The Spine Crawler, see them, thanks to that one Spore Crawler, but they managed to sneak by. We do have them seeing another Spore. Going to start attacking it, but Infestor come, Fungal growth them. There's Roaches not doing anything. DT kills the Spore Crawler, but 2 DTs for a Spore Crawler is not a fair trade at all. And Destiny is now going up to a Cybernetics core. So eventually he will be going up into the mothership play unless the Protoss player does end up GGing earlier than that. But he is going to macro up. And we'll be able to get back to 200 supply. It looks like Destiny again with a little bit of that roach play. Just hiding his roaches on up there. They did move since the last time I saw. They're at full health, so we'll see if he ends up doing anything. There we go. Roaches unburrowing. One immediately falls. And now Destiny going to be moving them on back. Another one falls. And the Stalkers are at 3-2. The Roaches are at 3-3. But Stalkers just seem to do too much damage. And if Katari does manage to get another mothership out, does get a toilet off, he can easily beat Destiny. That is so much supply that can go down instantly to a toilet. And Destiny even getting more and more Broodlords. He is going to be going up to 20 Broodlords very shortly. He is at 2-3 on his air upgrades. That weapons on his melee going to +2. Destiny getting a lot of spine crawlers right now. We do have a few zealots coming off to go put some pressure on, but Destiny, he's pretty done fortified with all the spine crawlers. This base doesn't have any anymore. More zealots are going to be coming. This one base has plenty of spine crawlers, is starting to get mined out. And Destiny can run the risk of being mined out. Katari has been mining less than Destiny, so he will mine out after Destiny. So if Destiny doesn't put on pressure, Katari gets to 200-200, Destiny gets mined out, and Katari can win the game. So Destiny playing a little bit too passive, but man, is he getting that Stargate right now that will eventually become a fleet beacon. And that Overseer is going to be falling. Oh no, it does get away with 60 HP. Four High Temples coming up in this one War Prism. This is going to be very helpful to him. And no Mothership is out for Katari. He's somehow got to deal with 23 Broodlords without a toilet. And I'm curious how he's going to be able to do this. It looks like a lot of Lings just threw their life away so Destiny can get even more. And maybe Storms are going to be good. I don't know. Destiny now has started the Mothership, though. And man, will the tides turn once he gets the Mothership. He will have possibly the scariest Zerg army I have ever seen. Can do his own toilets. He can, well, not toilets, but he can do his own vortexes. If his units get toileted, he can then vortex all the Archons and prevent them from getting close to his Broodlords. There's so much that he can end up doing, and so many Broodlords just magically appear on the battlefield, and that is going up faster than the Colossus can kill them. And this is just a slaughter of Broodlings. Oh my god, you can see the Colossus kill count just skyrocketing. 159, 133, 37, 63. I mean, the Colossus can possibly get up to 200 kills because of all the Broodlings they are slaughtering. That Archon only has 5, 0, 5, 13. But the 175 kill Colossus with the 144 kill. Pretty darn cool. Now killing off those Changelings. I'm curious where that Warp Prism went off to. Probably click on him. Does he have it hotkeyed? No, he doesn't. Maybe he got taken out. Yeah, it looks like I missed the Warp Prism. A lot of changes coming down from Destiny. We do have another battle about to be going on. There goes the blink from the Stalkers. So many Broodlings do come out. And, trying to farm growth his own Broodlings. I don't think that's going to be effective. Did we hit 200 yet? That is what I'm waiting for. 183, so close to 200 kills on this one Colossus. He is getting close to 200 supply, but we do have the Mothership now out for Destiny. And oh my god, everything is closed for Destiny. We do have Katari running back. The Colossus, though, up to 184. No, Colossus! Executor, you are so close. Now gets near Pearson. It may live long enough to get 200 kills. Will it? No. Oh. The hope is on you, Executor. You at 160. Make us proud. Destiny coming in with his Mothership. This is one scary force. Changelings are going to be coming to stop things from microing around. I don't know. The feedback does go off on the Mothership, preventing it from doing any type of vortexes. And here we go, the final battle, the Colossus with 176 kills. 101 on this one, 180. Will he get up to 200 kills? That is the question. There goes the GG. The game ends. The Colossus only gets 182. What a shame. What a shame. That would have been so much cooler if the Colossus got up to 200 kills. And I feel so bad for spoiling it, saying I knew the Mothership came out. But, I just saw screenshots, and that's how I got this game. It was a Reddit post with the screenshot saying the scariest Zerg army or something like that, a Destiny with a Mothership. And then I found the replay in that thread. So, Yeah, and I didn't really know how I could go about saying he may be going up to a mothership like 20 times without it sounding suspicious that I knew he was going to do that, so. We do have the resources spent for Katari, 26k gas, Destiny at 38k, mining around 9k more, and around 3k more minerals. Main building control, Destiny's injects at the 10-minute mark. I know that's what we're all wondering. That's what I'm wondering. 7.3 seconds, so very nice. And you can see kind of giving up on his injects. At the end of the game, he had a minute gap for his injects, but it doesn't matter. Main mothership is what goes through Destiny's mind. There's really not too much we can go on. We can look at all the fungal growths. That could be cool. Fungal growths were 89. 89 different fungal growths, 13 neuroparasites. Destiny had 15 chrono boosts, while Protoss Katari had 69 chronos. 11 feedbacks, 3 vortexes for Katari, 4 vortexes for Destiny. So Destiny even using vortex more than Katari with all those neuroparasites. And I guess we can look at the units built, and that will be the end of this cast. 1 mothership built for Destiny, 1 mothership built for Katari. How often do you get to say that in a ZVP? 55 corruptors, 216 drones, 87 probes built that entire game. 192 blink stalkers, 9 colossus, 66 zealots, 61 high templars. Going into the Urkon morphs, 91 Urkon morphs with 61 high templars. I don't know how that works. This SC2 gears, because I don't think you can cancel an Urkon morph. So I don't know how you have more Urkon morphs than you have high templars built. So that's got to be wrong. But I hope you guys enjoyed the game. Take care, and I will see you next time.